Hey, welcome back to the channel. I am really glad you're here on this blistery, windy day. Boy, traveling or driving to Kentucky for the National Farm Machinery Show and then hanging out at the show for a week, or actually just a couple days, but it ended up being gone a whole week. Then driving back, and then the next day going to the farm auction, out in the cold again. Boy, it's been a lot, and I feel like I'm just recovering now. But while I was gone, Ann continued to keep the wood stove going. She took care of the animals, and I don't know if you saw the little short video I put out, but we have a new member of the family here. Along with Irma, we've got little Kermit. Kermit's another orphan, and we've been taking care of him. We didn't know if he would live or not, but after a couple days, we got him hooked on the bottle, and now he's doing great. So, what do you think, Kerm? Ready? Here you go. Here it is, buddy. There it is. Liking that formula. He was probably a week old when we found him. So I'm quite certain he got the colostrum he needed. So that gave him the good head start. But gosh, the first couple days was really touchy. Hit and miss with these little guys. But he's doing well, and Irma tolerates him. He's actually probably her half-brother because he came from the same place. But I think that, I don't want to get personal here, but I think it's okay for a half-brother and sister to mate, so they may have little ones in the future. Let me know what you think about that. I forget, whether it's weird to say, but like a father and daughter can't breed, but a brother and sister can, or some kind of weird thing like that with sheep. I don't know. That's it, man. I have to say, what's neat about bottle feeding is that these guys get so comfortable with you. They see you as their mother and just follow you like Mary wherever you go. So that's been going on. I'm glad he's doing well. We got another project coming up this Thursday, which actually started last Monday, but we are getting solar here at the farm. They were here, RCL was here on last Monday, and they put the rack in place. So we're gonna have a ground mounted system, 35 panels, I think 14.5 kW, and we couldn't mount it on the roof because you can see the barn roof is not facing the right direction. This is 180 degrees due south, and the barn just doesn't have the exposure needed for that, and the house does not either. So we had to go with the ground mount, which I think is okay, and they're going to trench from here. The good thing is they don't have to go all the way to the panel at the house because the barn has its own dedicated panel. It's not a sub panel, so they can feed the barn. So there'll be a trench along here and then tie into the panel in the barn. Come on, Kerm. The other good thing about bottle feeding is that Hachi gets used to these guys, so she's not a threat to them, and she gets along just fine. She tolerates them. And we let them out every day so they can eat some of this grass that's coming in instead of being in the little pen there, and they just kind of hang around. And of course in the summertime we buried this fence for Hachi, so now she kind of knows her boundaries and she will not come out of the backyard, which I still feel a little sorry for her, but she does come a little closer now. She's got a big area here, and we take her for walks in the woods. We just have to put her on the golf cart or the side-by-side and then drive her out. And once she's on the other side of the driveway, she knows she's safe there. So it's worked out well. She hasn't gone on the road at all. She hasn't chased any people walking by the house. So it's for your own good, Hotch. We are burning through a lot of firewood this year, like we did last year, and I think I'm on my second full cord. If we get cold weather through March, we might go through 3 cords this year. which I'm starting to see what I need each year to get prepared. I still am behind on firewood production. I got to get it cut and split and set aside for a year. I was burning some wood that wasn't quite seasoned this year, and it was really, really difficult. So I stopped burning that, and now I'm burning some seasoned woods. It's a mixed hardwood, so it's not as nice as the oak. Burns a lot faster, but it burns hot and dry, so that works out pretty well. But I got to get a year, 2 years ahead of the game, and that's not easy to do. Last year, I used to stack the firewood on the front porch, and that worked out pretty well. It was pretty nice looking too. But this year, I'm using these IBC totes, and I just fill the tote up. I'll take an empty tote, fill it up, and then bring the full tote right up here to the back deck with the tractor and the pallet forks, and it's right outside the back door, so we're always able to just walk out and grab wood as we need to. These plastic roofs work really well to keep it dry. I've been really happy with this, and again, it's in the back of the house, so it's not ugly. Nobody really notices it, and it's not even that unattractive. And when we get some warmer weather, I'm going to put this other steel on the other side of the carport. I'm glad I put this up. I did it on the roadside, so nobody would really see what's in there. At least it wouldn't look so ugly. So that dressed it up nicely. And this has kept the weather off everything this winter really nicely. But I am going to put metal on this side. So I'll have two sides closed and two sides open. I guess ultimately it will be nice to cover this side in. I don't really know how to do that with the curve there. And then do you have to put pieces down? I don't know how they close in this side. But we're going to do the two sides for now. And then we'll see about doing something with that later on. And of course, I still have my 10 tons of stone here that I need to spread out. I'm probably going to spread it in this area, but the reason I bought it was for the area over here where the RV is parked, because we park and drive up in this area quite a bit. So we thought we might as well just put stone there instead of parking in the dirt and the mud. So I want to probably take like 2 inches of soil out of here and then drop that stone in here and spread that around and make this just more of a parking area. And especially now that we have this second garage door, see there's no driveway here in front of it. So I'd like to put stone in here as well. And then inside the barn, I've got a couple projects coming up. One is I bought a garage door opener for this new door, but I got the side mount type instead of the one on the chain or the belt that pulls from the middle. Just mounts on the side, and I'm looking forward to putting that in. I've never done one of those before. It's been sitting in there in a box for a couple months now, but that's going to be another warmer weather project. Plus, it's kind of dark in there still, and I've got some lights coming from a company that asked me to test them out. So I'm going to install some of those UFO type lights in this bay to light it up first. Then I'll put that garage door in. So lots of projects. Lots of projects to do, as there always are. I do want to say thank you and welcome to all the new subscribers who have joined the channel in the last week or so. It's good to have you here. Like I said, that solar should happen on Thursday if we don't get bad weather. If that's the case, I'm going to record that, and you should see that video just a day or two afterwards. So do stick around. Thanks for watching this update. I do appreciate you being here. If you've not yet subscribed on the YouTube channel or followed on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, I invite you to join me. Thanks for being here, and as always, I look forward to seeing you next time.